we're going to get back into it. I have some new developments and I want to keep you guys updated, full disclosure on what's going on with the drone activity. We've had a few new things come to pass here. So the first thing is I got my letter, I think Thursday afternoon, and Doug or D&D Aerial Photography got his just after me, about 15 minutes after me on Thursday afternoon. It was close to end of business day because I was already off of work and at the trail. On Monday, we had been contacted by Gold Wingnut or Don Wiley, who you may know. Big shout out to Don Wiley for reaching out, and we all met and talked about the what we're going to do and what they can and can't do in terms of keeping us out of the air space over private property and specific areas. That happened on Monday afternoon during St. Patty's Day. It was super crazy where we were at and having this meeting. And then we also got reached out to from Mario Napa, who received a letter on Monday. I believe he got it on Monday. It possibly could have been on Tuesday. And then I guess it was on Monday. So Mario Napa got his letter on Monday and let us know. And then Don Wiley, I've seen a couple comments from him that he got his letter yesterday, that his just came in the mail, which would have been Tuesday. I'm not sure why mine came first, maybe because I was publishing so much, but I do have some ideas about what was going on, and I'm going to address a lot of that today in this video. I was kind of vague when I first started, just because I didn't know what my plan was. I still don't really know what my plan is, but I have a clearer vision of what's actually going on now. So originally, when I got the letter, I thought that I was going to be targeted by myself. And I've been uploading a lot lately, as you may or may not know, almost every day for the last couple months. And then I figured Doug got brought in because I brought him on one of my videos on the channel, and we talked about his channel and go visit him and stuff like that. The letter came from some attorneys from representing the family. I still don't want to be super specific, but I will say the family. And the letter basically stated that we were trespassing on private property by flying over it and conducting surveillance, putting the construction crews at risk and things of that nature. According to FAA rules, you're not allowed to fly over anyone if the drone is under a certain weight. Now, I did respond. I could not sleep Thursday night, so I woke up at 2 a.m. on Friday morning. I wrote a long letter back to the party that sent me, the attorney that sent the letter, and I explained that my intention is not to hurt anybody or do anything that would jeopardize that brand, that I am just trying to have fun doing my hobby, and that as far as I'm concerned, or to my knowledge, I have been flying within FAA rules, and if I have not, or if I'm doing something that is unacceptable, and I use specifics obviously, to please point that out to me, and I would review the footage and all of those things. I have not had a response yet. It's now Wednesday of the next week. They gave us 2 weeks from the letter to take down all our videos, our channels, everything, anything with the family's business name, I guess I would say, in it. So those were the options that we had at the time. I think the big thing is I kind of feel like, what is the problem? So I don't understand necessarily what the problem is or what it would be unless, one, they're hiding something, or two, they just want the control of the information for themselves, which I would probably say it's probably number two. They want to control the information that's out, but we're not in the 1990s anymore. There are camera cell phones, there are cameras that go around, multiple drones, there's so many YouTube channels, social media pages. Anytime I'm out flying in these areas, there are tons of people walking through because they're interested in these areas and they want to see the homes that are being pulled up. Now, I understand there's active construction going on and nobody should ever go in active construction sites. It's dangerous. But a lot of the times when I'm out there, it's Sundays when there's no construction, or it's later in the evening when there's no construction and people are looking and they're trying to find out if they want to go into these neighborhoods or they want to move into these neighborhoods. And the other side of that is the already purchased homes, which people are wanting to see on the channel, and they want to see the progress of their homes in these areas. The biggest thing for me is, where do we go from here? I am kind of conflicted on this, and I'm going to continue to be conflicted on this. We've gotten no response back to our letters, at least I haven't. And I know Doug hasn't, as far as I know, and Mario has not either. I don't talk to Gold Wingnut on a regular basis, so I'm not positive what's going on with his stuff. I can't speak to that. I do want to thank him, though, for meeting with us, and he's the one that reached out to us. So, I mean, I do want to thank him for that. He's been through this before with the family, and so have I. I've dealt with this in the past, along with the FAA reaching out to me. This was before I had my Part 107, but I fixed all that. And so I updated the Part 107 and got all that done so that I could fly and do all those things the right way. I don't know where to go from here, whether I stay and fight because I don't want to fight. Part of me just wants to let it go, take down the YouTube channel. You're not making a bunch of money being me. I'm not making a bunch of money off of YouTube. You don't make money off of Google ads, but I do get the satisfaction of helping people out. And it means a lot to me when I'm walking around and people are thanking me for getting to see their homes, or they bought in a certain area because of one of my videos or several videos, or I'm keeping them updated on areas that are hot topic or they want to move into. On the other hand, the military side of me wants to absolutely stick this out. I understand that there is FU money involved and it can be on a lengthy process, but it burns me to no end that somebody would try and come out and smash a bunch of little guys that are just trying to help out or have fun doing a hobby that they wouldn't otherwise do. I don't want to drone on and on about this topic. I want to get it settled and I want it over with. I would love to do more aerial videos in that area, and I would love to fly over respectfully and do all the right things within whatever the laws are for trespassing. I think trespassing was the big one. But in terms of trespassing, unless you're conducting surveillance and there's no expectation to privacy, then that's not trespassing. But I don't have unlimited funds. So it's a very tough decision to make. I'm not some mindless drone out here just going about doing whatever I want, and I'm not just going to fall in line either. So there's things that we need to decide to do, and I will continue to talk to the group and feel out what that process will be and what it's going to look like. Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope this brings a little bit more clarity to what's going on. I don't want to be vague, but I don't want to be too specific either because I don't want to get in trouble for any of this stuff. That's not what I'm trying to do. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.